Hello everybody, we are back again. Let's do what you need to know right now. How about that? And please bear with me, I'm getting ready to buy a new laptop and camera, so this video quality is going to improve here very quickly, or very shortly I should say. So we're going to be doing all signs, Aries to Pisces. What do you need to know right now? Right now, let's start with Aries. Okay, Aries, what do you need to know right now? Some clarity on that. That's what I thought. Aries, yours is all about money here. I feel like you are overspending. Well, there's two ways we could go about this, right? This is all about money for both scenarios, regardless. If this is resonating with you, then yay. As usual, just take what applies. But this is big time on money. It could also represent emotions, but this is definitely about money as far as I'm concerned today. You have been overspending like crazy. You need to pull back. You need to start balancing your budget. If you don't have a budget, make one. Make sure that you're spending wisely. You could end up in a position of buyer's remorse. You could be causing yourself to head straight into some kind of financially difficult period here for you. Now, the other storyline I'm getting here is if you have been struggling, if you have been doing the work, you have been following a strict budget and trying your best to keep the balls rolling, to keep this balance going financially, you're going to have the opportunity for a payoff here, for not just a payoff, but good karma, basically, for a reward. You're going to be able to treat yourself. You're going to have those funds that you can spend freely on yourself, on things that you enjoy doing. And meanwhile, the bills are being balanced. Everything's in this budget. You're still remaining on good terms financially. All right. That's a good way to kick this off. Let me shuffle real quick for Taurus. Taurus, I do see the Magician. You are definitely working on something. Let's see, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? Okay, clarify this, please, for what Taurus needs to know right now. Taurus, just like Aries, there's two storylines here, so take what applies if it applies. It looks like, let's start with the first one. Either you owe somebody an apology. You're trying to figure out the best way to go about it right now. You're mulling it over. You're deep in thought of the words you need to say and how you need to come across and how you're going to reach out to this person and what might be the result of that. There's a lot of messages coming and going as a result of this. You could be traveling to go see this person, to come closer to this person, spend time with them. Travel could be involved in some way. You might actually run into them. Could literally be coming down separate aisles of the grocery store, or you get it one way or another. The universe could bring you together in that way, suddenly and unexpectedly. But yeah, lots of messages to follow. Now, the second storyline's pretty much just like the first. Maybe this person, though, knows that they need to apologize to you for something that they've done to you, and they are trying to figure out the best way to go about it, what they need to say to you to get back in your good graces. Either way, on that, you still got the same outcome for both. It still results in you two coming closer together physically, bridging that gap, spending time together, accidentally running into each other, like I said. Ultimately, a lot of messages coming and going as a result of it. All right, Gemini. Let's shuffle real quick and we'll go on to Gemini. Gemini, you got the Wheel of Fortune showing. Let's see. Looks like you have been working on something as well. What does Gemini need to know right now? Okay. And clarify. Let's get one more since everybody else has. Gemini, you could be in the process of, there could be a new baby on the way. Maybe you're thinking about adding to your family in some way. It could be a pet. It could be, if you're in some kind of polyamorous situation, maybe you're thinking about adding another partner to the group. Either way, this is an addition. This is being grateful for what I have as well as increasing. You got a little bit of big ego here because of it. There's a defensiveness here that's odd about it. That's making me wonder if this is actually something that you want. Or there's some kind of defensiveness, I can't even talk, Gemini, defensiveness going on in your inner circle. Maybe this is something that you wanted, this baby or this new addition, but somebody in the inner circle is not happy about it. They see this as being a burden. They see this as being nothing but bad news and trouble. You're going to be getting clarity on that either way. So if I were you, I would just keep my mouth shut and pay close attention to those that are around me to figure out who this snake in the grass is. All right, Gemini, let's move on to Cancer after I shuffle. Cancer, what do you need to know right now? Oh, hold on. Let's shuffle again. We've got the same cards popping out. Give me just a second. Cancer, you do have the Lover's card trying to show. Might want to be mindful of that. The Emperor came flying up on that one. Okay. Cancer, what do you need to know right now? Ouch. Okay. Clarify. You do have a bonus card, it's the Ace of Cups. So, you know, either way, this is going to end for the better, for your better good than for anybody else. This was a lesson that you needed to learn. And now that you're coming out of it, you're going to be feeling so emotionally fulfilled and grateful, and like just overwhelmingly loved and supported. It looks like you are currently or will be soon going through this Ten of Swords period where you're feeling like ultimate betrayal. Maybe you find out that somebody's cheated on you, or maybe one of your best friends has been talking about you behind your back negatively. Some kind of situation like that in which you've been literally stabbed in the back. Now, to clarify, we do have the Fool and the Three of Swords reversed. And of course, your bonus card, the Ace of Cups. So coming out of this, are we still recording? Yes. Coming out of this very quickly, you're going to be going onto a whole different new path. It's bright and exciting. It's definitely, it feels rewarding, and you'll be able to let go of this heartache very quickly because of this new path that's going to come in for you. Like I said, emotionally, overwhelmingly, like fulfilling, where you're feeling totally supported. All right, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, what do you need to know right now? Okay, let me get a couple more. Clarify that, please. Well, all right, let's just stop and put our card up here. At least you get to see that. Please clarify these two. Okay. You too have a bonus card, the Justice. Leo, I remember from your last read, you're on a new path already. There's something new that you're setting out on, a new adventure. This is more of that continuation of that vibe. You've got the Knight of Cups. There's an offer coming in for you. Alternatively, you could be making an offer to someone else. However, Ace of Pentacles, this is a new opportunity coming your way. It's just going to be given to you, like literally handed to you. Nine of Pentacles, so you're standing strong on your own 2 feet. You don't have to rely on anyone. And then you have the Justice card. So there's some kind of good karma coming in for you. Some kind of good flow is coming in for you finally. You feel like the universe finally has your back in this situation. It's like, yes, you're finally doing the right thing. And it's not just the right thing. It's something you actually want to do as well. So, all right, Leo, good luck with that. We will check in with you next week. Okay, Virgo, after I shuffle. What does Virgo need to know right now? Hello. Please clarify these two for Virgo. And we had a flipper. Virgo, be cautious right now. There's some kind of long-standing contract you've been involved in. Alternatively, this could be a long-standing relationship, friendship, some kind of ship. Be mindful right now because things are you're about to get the cold shoulder, basically. You're about to get locked out of this. The contract's going to suddenly be taken from you. This opportunity that you've been waiting for a long time could suddenly be taken from you. You get the picture. Just be mindful right now. Be careful. Make sure you're going ahead and you're working on that plan B. You're working on those backup options, because something's getting ready to be taken from you. You're going to be left out in the cold right here. And then your clarification was the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, hello. You're going to have to start working on that plan B, maybe even plan C and D, because at this point, I would be very, very cautious, very mindful of what's going on around you. You might want to take a step back to really evaluate, come up with those emergency plans and funds so that you're able to be at least semi-comfortable through this transitionary period. All right, Libra. Libra, what do you need to know right now? Libra, what do you need to know right now? Okay. Clarify. Whew, Libra. Libra, you're really clinging to your coins right now. Alternatively, it could be emotions. Sometimes you could be very guarded right now. There could be people in your life that want to be there for you. They want to support you, but you're just very standoffish. But either way, traditionally for Pentacles, that's going to be you clinging to whatever you got. You're not going to let any of it go. It's like you're stressing about it, though, because you do have clarifying is the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Staffs. So it's like you feel like you're having to guard resources right now, like a hungry dog. You're not going to let anybody close to what you got. You're feeling very protective of what you have because you feel like you're not going to have enough. And this is stress and anxiety with the Nine of Swords. In case you didn't know, that does represent stress and anxiety. It's sleepless nights, staying up. You're just worrying all the time. How am I going to survive? How am I going to get through this? Is there any words of advice for Libra on this one? Okay, we got another flipper. There is going to be an opportunity coming your way very soon. You got the Three of Pentacles, so this is coming together financially with someone. Someone's going to be able to financially back you, to support you in some way, to make the load a little bit lighter, so that you're not having to worry so much. So be on the lookout for this opportunity that'll be presenting itself to you. All right, let's go on to Scorpio after a shuffle. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know right now, please? Okay. And please clarify these two. Oh, we had a bonus card. Your bonus card is the Two of Staffs. So it's like you have something set in stone-ish. It's not really stone. It's more of like rooted. You have like a thing that you've been working on, that you've been doing, that's been part of your life regularly. It's rooted, but it can also be uprooted. And that's what you're seeking right now. You're looking at other opportunities. Like maybe you want to let go of this and move on to something else. You're weighing those options. Now, for your main thing, what you need to know right now, beware of, this feels like haters in the background. It feels like someone that's really plotting your downfall, but smiling in your face. So you've got the Ten of Swords. There's some kind of betrayal happening here. Somebody literally stabbing you in the back. They're trying to go behind you, just take whatever good thing you're working on or you're about to achieve. They might come at you with a false apology. They might try to offer this cup as a sincere apology, but it's not. This person wears a mask. They are very unhinged. They might not show you that, or they might disguise it as like, they play it off like a comedy, like they act like they're just being funny, but they truly are like that. This person's very unbalanced. You're going to want to be very mindful of who is around you, especially in your inner circle right now. But yeah, I think you're doing a good job by looking at what these other opportunities are. If I were you, I would keep that to myself. Do not reveal what you're working on at this time and what things that you're looking to do. I would work secretly in that facet, since you've got this person in the wings here. They're trying to sabotage you. All right, Scorpio. Well, we'll check in with you next week. What about Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Let me shuffle one more time. All right, Sagittarius, what do you need to know right now? And clarifying that, please. There's a lot of apologies coming in for everyone right now, though. I will say that. It's a little strange one here, Sagittarius. I would say if you have children with someone, they could be trying to offer you an apology, trying to act like they want peace with you. However, this is not heartfelt. They're not sincere about it. This person is still hell-bent on maintaining this war, this battle with you. And I think that you honestly see that, because you're right here, like you're getting the apology at face value, right? But it's like you've got this inkling that, hey, these swords are still behind me. They're still pointing at my back. You got the right. Trust your instinct here, Sagittarius, with this person, because that apology is not going to be sincere at all. They're trying to get you to drop your defenses to come along with their plan, with their route. But yeah, still got these guns to your back. But it looks like you see this, which is very, very, very good. Is there anything else we can tell Sagittarius? Any advice, maybe? Yep. Keep manifesting on whatever it is that you're trying to pull in for you. It's some kind of good. If I were you, I would keep this to myself. Work on this privately. Do not expose it to a whole lot of people, because, again, you don't really know who this hater really is. Or maybe you do. Especially if it's just one person in particularly that has tried to make your life a living hell. And now all of a sudden they're like, you know what? I'm sorry. You see right through that, though. That's the good thing. But yeah, it looks like we're going through a period here where we're not quite grateful for everything that we have been given in our life. So you're on the road here trying to manifest what you actually want, what's going to truly serve you for the better, what's going to make you happy. All right, Sagittarius, let's move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what do you need to know right now? I will flip that over in just a second. See if it wants to. Oh, okay. These are the same cards. Let me shuffle one more time. And we'll see. I mean, it might be your story, Capricorn, but let's give it a fair shake. And I'll go back one more time. All right, Capricorn, what do you need to know right now? Ooh, that was every card. Okay, let's see if they come back out. I do see a whole lot of celebrations. There's 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. You got the Judgment. You got the Hierophant. So we'll see if they come back out. Oh. Again. Let's see. Oh, I cannot get a handle on my deck. Okay, there we go. And one more. It feels a little bit like, you know, when people retire, like they've developed over the last 50 years, they've developed this whole timeline, this whole life of who they were supposed to be. And then once they retire, they're kind of free to develop who they actually wanted to be as a child, or just go like a completely different road and do what they wanted to do. That's kind of what it feels like here. There's some kind of cycle that's completing here. You could be literally quitting a job or literally retiring. But in some way, there's some kind of completion here. You're done with a cycle. You realize that we're beyond graduation day and tired of dealing with it. So you're looking for something completely new. And it looks like you're going to be picking back up something from childhood that truly made you happy. Could be meeting up with old childhood friends, literally from like elementary school. But yeah, it looks pretty easy here for you, Capricorn. It doesn't look like very many blockages are in your way or any negativity. It's just that you're tired and this cycle is done. So it's time to move on to something new. So, all right, Capricorn, I will check in with you next week. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, what do you need to know right now? Woo, Ooh, those are flying. Okay. Clarify. I think these were supposed to be upright. Everything gets stuck. It's like this texture right here is kind of sticky. All right. Aquarius. I think that this is a continuation of the read you just had for your both your good stuff coming to you and your weekly tarot forecast. You're coming into power of yourself. It's like you're pulling the reins. You're finally getting a hand on those reins. You're stepping into your power, basically. You could be actually going through you could be getting a promotion. You could have recently graduated and now you're able to step into a whole new field that's a higher level than you've ever been in before. You're feeling very grateful though at this point. You could also be looking into having adding something more to your life, your personal life. This could be planning another child, expecting another child, adding a pet, things like that. But in general, feeling very connected, very grateful for what you do have. You could be spending time in nature with children, friends, family, things like that, or pets. This is a time of high success for you with the Six of Staffs. You're actually being celebrated in some way. You feel like you're being much more respected now. This is something you've been working on for quite a while. And there's something else here that you are working on still. So, you know, you could have your associates now. Now we're going to work on our bachelor's and master's. Who knows? But, yeah, it looks really good for you here, Aquarius. You're finally stepping into that power. All right, Pisces, let me give you a good old shuffle. What does Pisces need to know right now? Hello. Okay. Clarify that, please. All right. They were somebody that you had your eyes set on, your heart and intentions were set on this person or this opportunity. It doesn't have to be a person per se. Take it how it applies, but you're realizing that this has passed you by. It's not being given to you. That it's not worth the battle it took to get here. You might be finding out that this person is actually dating someone else, or that job was given to somebody else, that promotion, yada, yada. So you're having to take a step back right now, Pisces. It can feel kind of heartbreaking. I get that. You really had your whole heart set on this. You could have spent a whole lot of time focusing on this, trying your best to manifest it, and now you're just heartbroken because it's been taken away from you. You are going to be able to balance pretty nicely here. It looks like you've got a good grasp on things. There are blessings coming in for you. He does have Jupiter written on his palm. So I would just hold on there, Pisces. I know it hurts right now. It sucks. You could be seeing things very negatively and very nearsighted right now, but try to keep focusing on the long-term goal, the long-term plan, because you are balancing very nicely here, and there are rewards coming in for you. All right, y'all. With that being said, I would greatly appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe if you want to. I know it's annoying to hear every YouTuber say that, but it does help to remind y'all. If you enjoy my content or got anything out of it, I don't want you to have to, lose me and then have to go searching for me. I'm not going to be that easy to find. I'm just a little tiny baby channel. But all right, y'all. With that being said, I will check in with y'all later. I hope you have a great weekend.